Howdy folks, welcome back to the shed. Hope you're all having a good one. It's Slow Train Sunday, and that's exactly what we've got today for your edification. This is Sierra number 3, perhaps the most filmed steam locomotive in history. It's been in more films, westerns, than you can shake a stick at. Perhaps it's one of its most famous roles for me was it starred in Casey Jones, 1957-58, which I picked up around about 67 when it was reshown on British TV, and I must admit it had quite an effect on me. There we go. Yeah, looking good. Today running with a rake of Denver and Rio Grande stock, which, yeah, it's good. Nice and slow. And for all those that are humming the Casey Jones tune right now, well, I'm not going to do that myself, due to copyright, of course. Although I suppose you could do fair use, but no, it's better if I don't sing. Following hot on its heels, Class 37/0, Merle Evans in Colas Rail Freight livery, pulling a rake of Network Rail stock. Some Mark 1s there, followed by a Mark 2F, I would imagine. Looking underneath, yes, and following up at the rear, a Mark 2F DBSO, driving brake second open, with all the lights and bells and whistles on that one. That's the new Bachmann one. Yeah, pretty good. And chucking along behind, just to keep the action going, is London Transport Pannier tank L97, with brake van and various trucks carrying cable drums and another brake van. Great. Now if I can just reach down for a minute, let's pop you there. Grab the controller. On this pass, I'll activate the smoke unit. Now, the smoke unit on this is what you would know as a Suze smoke unit. The Germans say it as Saute. The only thing I remember Saute for was boiling and frying potatoes, but that's something else. Oh, it helps if you get it on the right number. Number 6. Not that one. Recall number 6, and here we go. Spitfire. There we go. We have smoke. Yes, the desired effect. Love it. I'll kill the smoke there, and we'll save a bit for the next trip around. Also today, familiar to Mr. Anthony Dodge, will be these. These are Daypole Silver Bullet English China clay wagons. Pristine as the ones are at the front. There's a rake of 4. Behind is a mixed rake of the weathered variety, photo bombed by the Class 37. There's weathered variety there, and then there's a halfway house, which is part pristine, part weathered, which I think Kerno did as a limited edition type of thing. So all in all, we've got 4 of the clean ones, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the really dirty ones, and 2 of the halfway house ones. So that puts together a fairly decent rake. Perhaps next time, huh? Right on. Okay. Once more into the breech, dear friends. Everything's travelling the same way, so we're doing a bit of bang road today, particularly for the Class 37. The other two I can regulate the speed so they don't catch each other up. Now this time we'll have a little more smoke. Yes, saute. It's a soothed smoke unit. We're not Germans. Saute. Yeah, it's alright. It's the difference between Nestles and Nestle. Number 6. Hit that on the pad, and here comes the smoke. Pop. Casey, Wooly and the rest of the crew. Love it. So we could say we're doing Anglo-American today. Nothing wrong with that. I'm a genuine hamburger eating, root beer drinking, Jack Daniels drinking Anglo-American. Let's see if we can sort out a little sound on the Class 37, which is here. Oh yes. Sorry about the shaky cam, but there's only so much you can do. No tripod. I'm standing on a bit of uneven ground here just outside the shed, so I'm doing my best, folks. I'm doing my best. And lumbering along behind is L97. I remember Richard had a hell of a job putting sound in this one. To get a decent sound you needed a decent sized speaker, and it was very, very limited in there. I think he had to remove some weights and all kinds of things. But the sounds are pretty good. That's a Bachmann. Now Bachmann in the States are pretty ropey, but well, they used to be. But Bachmann branch line over here is pretty much our pristine, well, it's pretty much the best you can buy in jolly old England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. And a hello to UV Rail, who I imagine is in Southern Ireland. Yes, plenty of smoke issuing out of that one. Just before the Class 37 gets around, there's one thing I would like to show you, is our track here. How many of you can do this on your track? I don't know how well that's coming out, but we can squeeze our track down because we used Woodland Scenics road bed and fixed all the ballast down with Copydex, which is a, what would you call it, a latex glue. So as you can see, the ballast sticks rather well, but it also is sound deadening, and particularly when you put a heavy engine on it, it will take any shocks that the engine might encounter going over rail joints, etc. I'll just try that again. Right, here we go. A little lower. I think you can probably see that okay. It's spongy. That's the way we've done it. It's not the only way. That was my preferred method. It took a long time with a syringe and then covering it in ballast and all that kind of thing, but it seemed to work okay. One more bit of news. I just heard from the local model shop, which is KS Models in Old Town Stevenage. There's a little plug for KS Models. They've advised me that the latest Hornby W1 rebuilt in photographic grey will be arriving sometime late next week. So I've already said I'll pop along on Saturday morning for those that want to pitch up at the shop and say hello and do the deal, as they say. So one more trip of Casey Jones and then I think we'll call it a day. Here she comes, my friends. Yeah, this is an old man tour which I re-engined, put in a DCC package, a Saute smoke unit, and it's only half painted, and there's a lot of wiring going through the cab with the little firebox door open. But it's a work in progress. We'll have one last look at the Class 37 as he ambles his way around. Let's give him a little more sound. And now he should come thundering through. Thunder! Wicked. Okay, guys and gals, see you soon, and I'm going to cut it right there, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.